Good afternoon, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Thursday, November 10th. Just one swing trade, which we took, got hit last night, which worked out pretty well. Now that the election is over, we're free to trade. The problem was you could see this massive volatility as far as scalping. This is the problem. This is the massive volatility during the election. Prior to the actual outcome, it was looking more and more like Trump. It was looking more and more like a Trump victory. And as it turned out, it was. And financial markets were getting slammed around the world. Then within a 6-hour period, they rebounded. So there was a lot of volatility. So as far as scalping goes, it kind of separates those levels a little bit that we like to see from institutions, throws off algorithms and stuff like that. So what happened here with the chart? There it is. So very difficult to scalp. So we were looking more for a swing trade, which we ended up getting. We're going to go over that in a second. First, today's economic news. Initial jobless claims came out. A little bit better than estimates, but again, not a big deal as it's a weekly number. You guys know that by now by watching videos. The Fed's Bullard, that was really the only economic news. The Fed's Bullard was out with some comments this morning. He said he sees a single quarter-point move, or I should say quarter-point hike over the next 2 to 3 years. But then later in his speech, he says it would be appropriate to raise rates next month. So is he saying that that's going to be the only Fed hike for the next 2 to 3 years? It kind of didn't make too much sense, but just to hear him say it, a quarter-point move over the next 2 to 3 years is completely opposite of what everyone was expecting. He said he does expect the Fed policy rate to remain exceptionally low. Not too much of a surprise there. But that was it. So, but as far as this one swing trade, like I said, we put it out there last night. We got hit overnight, short 0.7690 on Aussie dollar. We were risking in the neighborhood of about 100 pips. Never even got up there. Went to about 77.40. We were about halfway to getting stopped out. Our target was, we just threw, if we were watching it, we would have been waiting to see if we could make a run down to the figure, which is that pretty much that low from the election. But unfortunately, we had to put an offer out there since we weren't going to be watching it overnight. And we got hit 76. We put it out 76.40. We got hit at 0.76399 for 50.1 pips. We had 20% of our normal size, as it was a swing and not a scalp. Picked up 10 pips on the trade. Actually 10.1 pips, or I should say 50.1 adjusted for size, 10 pips. And it did reach the low from the election. Actually, did break it before bouncing. So interesting move. Unfortunately, like I said. It happened pretty much overnight, about 6:30 in the morning, prior to us being in the office. So if it could have waited a couple hours, maybe we would have been able to make a little bit more on this. But as a result, it didn't, and we'll take it anyway. So that's it. We're going to wrap it up. If you're still trading now, good luck. If you see any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. We'll be back tomorrow. Assume we get some action tonight, tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day.